you've been made a co-host.
Okay. Jesus. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Please, if you can hear me, please, I want to see the confirmation, sir. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. We can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. So first of all, I want to say thank you to God. I want to say thank you to the entrepreneur mentor. I want to say thank you to my leader, Amazon Ambassador Chinasa Estopara. Indeed, God is in this business. Like, I don't know where to start from, but I'm just going to say a little bit of my background. But honestly, this is a grateful heart. I don't know, God has been faithful, right? Now, my parents lost everything that they had during the Kano riot, and that was the same time I was born. Now, growing up, I never had that luxury of a child. You know, I was able to see myself through school. I did all kinds of things. I sold banana, pure water, well, name it. I was on the street for over all kinds of things. In fact, at some point, you know, I got abused doing that. But then the thing is, I was able to represent Nigeria in so many global competitions. You know, I did SAGE, Student for the Advancement of Global Entrepreneurship. I did everything thinkable. Now, the whole point was just because they will always tell us, Messi, go to school, get good grades, and you get a job. And that was the belief I had. So the plan was, you know what, Messi, if only you can give Nigeria these trophies, you will get the best of life. I was able to give Nigeria 3 trophies, 17 medals, and about 6 placards, with the hope of getting a better life. Because I said to myself, once I get the scholarship, I study University of On in Cairo. Once I'm back, there's a job waiting for me and my family. That was the plan. But because my dad was a broke man, poverty took away my dreams. My scholarship was taken away from me and was given to somebody else. In fact, at some point, I attempted suicide because I said to myself, there was no point living. I said to myself, why should I still live? And then, you know, the devil actually tried taking the better part of me. I became an ordinary sales girl at Garki International Market, Ali Umodibo Block Shop 63. For 2 years, I was selling drink as a sales girl, earning 15,000 naira as salary. I did that for 2 years plus. In fact, the last 3 months, I was not being paid because the pandemic struck. And when the pandemic happened, the market went on lockdown and Messi was looking for a job, and a friend of mine advised me. She said, Messi, use what you have to get what you want. And I was introduced to act pornography. You know, doing that, you also do some drug stuff and the rest. Now, at that point, I never denied. I said yes to pornography because I was tired. I was scared of losing my siblings. I was scared of losing my mom. I don't want to hear that my mom is dead because I knew what she did. And the same week, I was told to go back home and just prepare. Just go back home, tell your parents, I'm going into an illegal job. And my mom is thanking God because I came back home that day and I said, I've gotten a job. She don't even know the job I've got. Ladies and gentlemen, don't be in that situation that your child will come and tell you, I've gotten a particular job. This is where my money is coming from. But because of poverty, you can't ask them, what job is that? My mom did not. She was praising God for an illegal job. And that was my fate. Until somebody called me and said, Messi. The person did not invite me, but he just said, come, there's a place they're looking for a job. And I said, okay, let me just follow you. Because at that point, I've already made up my mind that within the next 5 years, I'm not going to see my parents. I'll be sending them money. That's going into the porn industry fully. But ladies and gentlemen, that very day, I came in for an interview and I became a core rep with a salary of 20,000 naira. I became a core rep with a salary of 20,000 naira. I was making calls and I caught the vision. I started my business. When I thought this business actually surprised me, I mean, I made my first 100K, you know, I kept growing. I made 200K, 300K. I was celebrated as an Amazon ambassador. And today, from a salary of 20,000 naira as a core rep, to a young lady as young as 21, I millionaire for 3 consecutive months because I made a decision. Time might fail me because I'm trying to rush, but I want to say something. But every one person listening to me, decide to go pro. It was not all rosy. I looked at my family. I looked at my siblings. Today, by the special grace of God, it is a privilege. I take care of 7 of my siblings. I'm a breadwinner as young as 21. I attend Christ Embassy. I sponsor 14 kids. I'm doing a back to school program. This was somebody once upon a time. This was a problem. This was a young lady that could not even afford to feed the 4 walls of a university because my parents were broke. This was a young lady that at some point I was sleeping in the office because I had no transport money. So strength was a problem. Like, yes to mentorship. When your siblings don't have food to eat, do you know what it means when your mom is pregnant and she lost the baby because there was no money for medication? But I came in contact with this amazing project. I came in contact with mentorship from an ordinary state girl with no educational qualification. I studied business. The money that they were paying me, but the vision kept me. I decided to go pro. I said to myself, I'm going to learn the skills. I said to anywhere. I can go to the school of my dream. Why? Because I said yes to mentorship. Say thank you to Ambassador Michael Okoli. I mean, I don't know what to say. I don't know. I can't pay you. That I know. I don't know what to say, but I want to say thank you to Ambassador Michael Okoli for saying yes to this vision. I want to say thank you to Ambassador for believing in my dreams. Thank you. Thank you for saying yes to the connected economy. I want to say thank you to Ambassador Judith and Margaret. You looked at me and you said nothing you can do it. You became an accountability partner to me and you pushed me as a mother. You watched me and you said, Mercy, you can do it. I want to say, God bless you. To my Emmanuel Odina, and to all my teammates, both in the Pleroma Achievers team, the Oxana Achievers team, the whole of the Achievers team. I want to say thank you. Thank you for the mentorship, for the trainings, because today my dreams are valid. When I lost my scholarship, I had one question. All my dad could do was to put pure water on his head and he turned back. And my dreams are dead. But this amazing project made me understand that when your dreams are killed, by the time you decide to learn new things, by the time you decide to go pro, your dreams are valid. Today, my dreams are valid. Today, I can now dream again. Today, my dreams are valid. Because I said yes to mentorship. I don't know where you are, but if I can do it with no educational qualification, my father did not know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. On the trip of 15 years was not a bed of roses. But I saw this amazing project today. That's not that met to Bali that came to work for 20K. In fact, I can't pay somebody 20,000 naira to work for me. Why? Because I said yes to mentorship. Thank you to God. It can't be.
Congratulations, Mercy. Um, Congratulations. That's what I was saying earlier. It's a very touchy and emotional story. And I want you, if you're still here, to realize that you're not in this business for yourself. Sincerely speaking, you're not in this business for yourself. And don't even think it's because of your prospecting. God actually, while you're prospecting, leads you to these people. He leads you to these people. You have this opportunity because you're supposed to be an answer to somebody's prayer. I'm going to be calling up on